What's up, everyone? I'm heading, good morning, I guess, on this beautiful Wednesday morning. I'm heading to a BNI business meeting. It's like a networking group for my business. And I just figured I'd hop on here today and share a little bit of my, testimony, and this is just going to be raw. I mean, I don't even have any notes written down. I mean, it's my life. I shouldn't need notes, but it is what it is. So basically, I grew up in the church pretty much my whole life. I mean, I say pretty much, I mean my whole life, like my whole entire life. And if I'm a little distracted, I'm also driving, trying to get to this meeting. So if I'm looking around, you hear my blinker turn on, things like that, that's why. But yeah, I grew up in the church my whole life. Really the only way I knew. But just like most people that grew up in the church, I fell away from it because the world got a hold of me. And I mean, I was on fire through high school. I was going to 2 different youth groups, playing in 2 different worship bands, really like searching and living for the Lord, and wasn't doing much. But then right as high school started to end, I started to fall out with those youth groups, and I started getting into things I was starting to vape and use nicotine and smoke weed and drink and party. I mean, things that normal high school, college kids do. It was no big deal. I mean, it was just part of the life and part of everything that my friends were doing and all that. I didn't go to college, so I went to Seminole State for 3 months and then decided that it wasn't for me and would rather just work. And that has been a big part of what I do, is I just kind of work and put my nose to the grindstone and go. But I wasn't real too big into all the party scene and drinking and getting drunk every weekend. I mean, a lot of my friends, they just wanted to drink and get blackout drunk every weekend or every day, some of them, and be high all the time. And so I was still I was definitely starting to be lukewarm. I was cooling off, as you could say. And then I had met my current wife. I met her 2 months after I graduated high school, 3 months after, or something like that. And 2 months after we met, she was pregnant. And I mean, terrifying. I was 18 years old, just graduated high school, trying to figure out all this stuff, trying to figure out how I'm going to get through this and do this, and how I'm going to be a dad, how I'm going to be 18, how I'm going to do all these things. And yet I figured it out with the about to have a pen fall. Let me just pull that down. With the strength of the Lord, honestly. Even though I wasn't seeking him and after him fully, it truly had to have been him that allowed me to get through it all. But yeah, so 18, had the kid, and she had our first kid, and we had a lot of ups and downs, man. We almost didn't make it. We were fighting. We were just being absolutely almost bored. I mean, not even borderline. We were being hateful to each other and really didn't even enjoy being around each other a lot of the time. But we worked through it, and eventually we got married. So our first son was born in February of 2016, and we got married in October of 2017. So this October will be 8 years. Got it tattooed on me. And it's been 8 good years. I mean, the first few years were a struggle. I mean, marriage is not the easiest thing in the world, and if anyone says that you're never going to fight, then you might be married to the wrong person, to be honest. And so 8 years this October, and they've been awesome years. I've been grateful for them. I've been thankful for them. I love my wife to death. We have another child, so we've got a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. And together, my wife and I, we were really living lukewarm. That's when we started smoking a lot of weed. And when I'm talking, I mean, you guys might have heard on my video with my buddy Corey, Should Christians Smoke Weed? And we were smoking a lot of weed. When I'm saying a lot, I mean ounces a day. And it was just, it was absurd. We couldn't leave the house without taking a hit. We didn't want to go many places we didn't want to go many places in general because we knew we weren't going to be able to smoke out in public or anything like that. And So it really caused us to live lukewarm, and was a really big stumbling block for the two of us. And we were playing on the worship team at church, we were serving, we were going to church 3 to 4 days a week, all while staying consistently high. And I'm not judging anybody. Like, if what you want to do is smoke, then let it be. But as you guys just see, I almost just ran into someone because I was trying to adjust my visor. Then let it be. Like, if you're not ready to give everything up, if you're not ready to be on fire for the Lord, then I suggest don't. It's better to be all out than to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and be lukewarm. But yeah, I mean, we were on the worship teams. We were smoking an absurd amount of weed a day. Just living totally lukewarm.
2 years on that income.
And allowing all of our friends and family to be like, oh, well, this is okay. So then in turn, we were leading them astray. This is okay to be on a worship team and to be smoking weed and to be drinking and to be going out and all this stuff. And then fast forward to October 11th, 2023. And my wife's little brother, which might as well be my little brother because we've been together 10 years at that point, and died in a terrible motorcycle accident in his front yard on a dirt bike. And that gave my wife the ability to basically just sober up, like not think about it, not touch weed, not drink anything. So she was delivered from that by the hand of Jesus himself. And I stopped a lot because, one, we moved into her parents' house for a while, and it was kind of hard to do when we're not in our own home. And I stopped for the most part, but I was still like messing around with it. Like, I'd have a pen here and there, or I'd take a few gummies here and there, like I wasn't feeling convicted about it or anything. And it's kind of when I started to pick up nicotine heavy. So I was vaping a lot, going through a couple vapes a week. I was using nicotine pouches, using Zens, using Ons, all of it. And I didn't feel bad about it. I mean, Zens, I didn't feel bad about using them. I thought they were hidden, dude. They're not really, I'm not inhaling anything like that. But someone made me think. They're like, listen, dude, is it worth you using those things if it's taking days off your life, and those are days you could be living for the Lord and winning souls for the kingdom? And so I was like, you know what? No, it's not. So I got set free. I got delivered from nicotine, from marijuana, from gambling, dude. Let me talk about gambling for a second. So I was heavy into gambling, and I was winning too. Like, I was winning a good amount of money, enough money to pay the bills and some. Like, it was nice, and I was good at it. I was pretty darn good at it. But gambling came into play as the fact that I wasn't being a good steward of God by spending the money that He would give me on gambling, even though it was legal and it had just become legal. So I technically wasn't breaking the law. I wasn't being wise in my financial decisions. I was taking risks. I was putting basically almost like idolizing it, putting my faith in myself to be able to win the money, and putting my faith in other people. So basically other sports teams to be able to win the money to financially provide for me. And that's just not the way to do it. I felt convicted. My wife went to a women's intensive for the CRC, the Core Revival, in Louisiana. And that's really when these things started breaking off of me, dude. I got an extreme conviction over marijuana. I got a conviction over vaping. I got a conviction over gambling. And that night, dude, I was depressed, and I was upset, and I was sad because the things that were being broken off of her, because we are one, were attaching onto me. And I'm not one to get depressed. I'm not one to get anxious. I'm not one to want to be alone, anything like that. But I was locked in my room, alone in the dark for 2 days, just because she was being set free and I was being attacked. And I kind of cried out to the Lord, and I heard from Him, and I literally broke all the chains of addiction off my life right then and there. Like, I broke marijuana, I broke gambling, I broke nicotine and all that, and was fully set free and delivered. And it's been great ever since. I mean, I haven't even really looked back. I drink caffeine, but I drink coffee. I love the taste of coffee. I work out, so I drank some caffeine for like pre-workout, things like that. And other than that, man, like I've been set free and I've been redeemed and I'm on fire. And I'm starting Core College by the Core Revival Center out in Tampa in this September. And my wife and I we're on fire, dude. And it's been a whirlwind, and we've been picked up, flipped around, and put our feet on solid ground. And now we're chasing after Jesus, man. Like our hands are on the plow and we're not looking back. Because if you look back, you're not fit for the kingdom. So, yeah, that's my quick little 10-minute testimony. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you feel like you resonate with something, then feel free to reach out. Feel free to share. All I ask is that you like, subscribe, and share this video so we can grow this Demon Killer Nation a little bit bigger. So you guys have a great day.